Hey guys, it's Demaju. I just wanted to talk today about people on social media, specifically witches, Wiccans, anybody under the occult umbrella, and their support towards each other. So let's talk about that. Okay, guys, first of all, welcome back to my channel. If you've joined me before, if this is your first time, of course, welcome. I talk about videos within the range of the occult, Buddhist practices, spirituality, and New Age topics. So, today I wanted to specifically talk about social media and the way that we ourselves and others treat each other on social media, even though we're pretty much within the same family, so to speak. There's a lot of things, especially people hating on TikTok with the new witches or people that I don't know if they're trying to be funny or if they're really serious, but there's a lot of issues as far as witch talk is concerned on TikTok. And I really enjoy watching some of the videos, but at the same time, there's a lot of things that kind of make me cringe a little bit. With TikTok, it's kind of more or less the younger crowd, I guess, because there's a new application, a new social media circle, so on and so forth. But I personally feel that a lot of younger people, they need to be heard. That's the reason why they're on social media, so they can be heard and they can be seen and they can not really justify their own opinions, but give their own opinions in a sense of so they count in the community itself. And I also feel for people that are my age, who are older, and are looking for a say in social media today as well. So when you look at both ends of the spectrum on social media, there's a lot of younger people on TikTok that say people over 40 shouldn't have a TikTok account. I've seen that a few times, but anyway, I'm over 40 and fuck you. Anyway, so with the TikTok, you get a very wide clientele per se of different people, not clientele, but personas of different people, and to me that's okay. To me that's what the community is all about. So as far as TikTok is concerned, which I'm not on it a lot, but I do know a lot of people from other social media platforms that I follow and they follow me, that yeah, they're on TikTok a lot and they see these things and they bring their opinions of these witch talk people, TikTok witches, whatever you want to call them, over to other social media platforms and they judge them. Well, everybody judges. It's a natural thing. It's something that we do as far as a human is concerned, humanity. We happen to judge. It's just what we were taught in social statuses. We judge others. So, I mean, to me, it's not that big of a deal, but it is a big of a deal if you feel like you're not being heard. So, again, the same thing goes with witches, warlocks, under the occult, whatever, people that are older. They feel that the younger generation is taking over. Yes and no. I mean, witchcraft is certainly something that's become more popular since the 90s and the movie The Craft, which is everybody's aware of. If you haven't seen it, please go watch it. It's really good. But they seem jealous that they're not getting all the attention. And I can understand that because they have more traditional outlooks on things than the younger generation does. And that's all fine and good too. But for both generations, there has to be a happy medium somewhere. There can't just be all the newcomers and saying they're going to hex the moon, like I've read 1,000 times already, or the seasoned practitioners, such as myself, who feel that they're being ignored by all the younger people because the younger people are saying just ignore the ancient text, just ignore the older books. And that's kind of sad to me. But I guess everybody needs to get their point across one way or the other. Anywho, Twitter. I am on Twitter. I'm on there quite frequently, every day. I really like it. It's one of my favorite go-to social platforms. But I also like to keep my separation from a lot of the comments and posts that are on Twitter as well for the same reason. When you have people on Twitter who happen to be any age really, they start discussing things they see on TikTok. And I can't say that they don't have a valid point, but at the same time, I can't say that they are valid because they're not valid or are valid or what have you. But I don't know. There's just a lot of bitching going on Twitter. And I guess that's okay. Again, that has to do with our human nature. You know, we bicker, we complain, we empathize, we look for empathy, we like to be loved as far as being human is concerned. But I think it's gotten out of hand. Just slightly. I think, to me, that there is such there has to be a way of a happy medium. There really has to be. There can't be all hate from this group towards that group, or hate from this group to that group, or hate from one person to that group, or hate from a group to one person, or what have you. Everybody's entitled to practice the way whatever they want to. People won't agree with my practice because I practice based off of Buddhism. I am a Buddhist at heart. I really am. And that's probably never going to change. As far as my magical aspects of my practice is concerned, I don't really share those with people because they're really personal to me. So once in a while you may see something that I'll post, especially on Instagram. I like Instagram. I don't post a lot on Instagram like I used to. I don't do a lot of live videos on Instagram. I don't do a lot of, what are they called? Those things where people can just like say something or post something within 15 to 30 seconds. It's kind of like TikTok. But I don't really do a lot of posting anymore. I'm more of I'm absorbing my surroundings type of person, and I'll give my honest opinion. And I learned this morning that I commented on something and it wasn't appreciated, and I acknowledged the fact that it wasn't appreciated. I apologized for my actions and deleted the post. Not because I wanted to make the other person happy by doing so, is because the person that told me what I was doing and didn't think it was fair had a legitimate reason for doing so. And I recognized my mistake. So, being that I recognized my mistake, I corrected my actions. And I think that's what the happy medium has to be is, you don't just speak. You have to listen. You have to acknowledge. You have to adjust yourself. Because the only thing that you can change is yourself. You can't change someone else's perception of your delivery. So you should just go ahead and change your delivery to meet the expectation of that perception. Now, if you think someone's wrong on social media and you want to express your own opinion, that's perfectly fine too. Just don't bark, don't bite, don't yell, don't scream, don't type in all caps. Just acknowledge what they're saying. Think about what you said. If you feel that you could have said it differently, delete the post and just repost it. It's not a big deal. Although we are waiting, especially on Twitter and Instagram, for the modify button for our posts, and I don't think we're ever going to get it, but that's just my personal opinion. Anyway, social media is something great as far as YouTube is concerned, because the person who is posting on YouTube has complete and full control over what's going on the video or within the video itself, and they can modify the video if they need to thereafter. So if they get a comment where it has insulted someone, and mind you, I say this with the attribute of not physically insulting or genuinely insulting someone on purpose, but did it by accident as far as maybe a group of individuals. That's what I did on Twitter, and I just, after I reread my post, and I'm like, oh yeah, that kind of just, alright, delete. I deleted it, it's gone. I think YouTube is a better platform as far as other social media is concerned, because, and that's why I use it, is because of the fact that we can express ourselves, we can create a channel, we can create topics, we can create a lot of things, but be mindful whenever you're posting on social media, whether it's YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, what you share on Pinterest is very important, especially from my standpoint, because I also run a business, and that business is reading tarot cards, but it's also offering a lot of different pieces of merchandise that I make by hand and offer it on Etsy, or my website is zenbaju.com. But I just wanted to bring my opinion out into the open based on social media, and just say that I'm really sick of people nagging about other people. If you don't like what people are saying, stop following them. If you don't like a platform, get off of it. And the same thing with Facebook. I hate, and I say that with all truthfulness and genuine power in my well-being, I hate Facebook. My family has become so addicted to the main form of communication is Facebook that, I'm not going to go into that. But anyway, Facebook is not my friend. I do not like it. I do not touch it. I canceled it. I don't have a business page on there anymore. I don't feel that it is a valid form of social media. I feel that they just take your information, and if it's lost or stolen, oopsie, it's lost or stolen. And that's all on you, because it's your information, and they don't care. So anyway, that's just my opinion. But yeah, and that was a very negative opinion, so I think it's valid. Anywho, that's it for today. I just wanted to express my opinion based on social media and how we treat each other and how we should be treating each other. But hopefully you have a great rest of your week, and thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye.